We're. And in this video, as you can tell by the shirts we're wearing and that introduction, we're going to be talking about the Wyatt family.
Absolutely.
And, you know, with the Wyatts, they're an interesting group of 3 wrestlers within the WWE.
They are captivating, interesting, different, surreal at times, and you just can't help but listen on Bray's every word.
That's the thing. Bray is the spokesperson. He's the one that I'm pretty sure people pay to see. I'm not taking anything away from the other 2 who are gradually starting to make names for themselves in their tag team, going for the tag team championships. But Bray's got it. Bray stole the group.
Bray is the Wyatt family. He's the mouthpiece. He's the in-ring entertainer. Whilst I think that Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are very good in-ring talents, here they are. I tend to feel when I think of the Wyatt family, it is Bray Wyatt. His every word, his mannerisms, the way he cuts his promos is one of the best in the professional wrestling industry today.
And to back up what you said, it's like a question that gets floated around sometimes. If Bray Wyatt came into the WWE without his family, I'm sure that he'd still be just as hot as he is now.
Yeah, they were like, in a way, they've always been like his bodyguards, haven't they? I like the whole sheep mask gimmick. I love the vignettes. I love the whole world in his hands. To be honest with you, I just love the whole package with this guy and the Wyatt family.
I know the family adds something to Bray, but I don't feel they're needed. They're only recently started to get more involved, started to speak on the mic, started to wrestle. But I think the package, especially with the theme song being adapted, with the crowd base growing, I feel that, yes, Bray stole the Wyatt family, but the family as a whole stole every person in the audience.
Yeah, I mean, I just think back to, you know, all the things that they've done in the short time with the WWE, from the coming down in the dark with the lantern to having the audience singing, he's got the whole world in his hands, to the little boy in the little boy outside the cage with the weird distorted voice, to all the kids with the sheep masks that went around the ring. There's so many moments.
The Inferno match.
Yeah.
He's brought a lot to the WWE in a short amount of time. The one thing he has not brought in are successful wins.
That's absolutely true.
And this is where I look at Bray Wyatt and think, some say he does not have to win a match to be Bray Wyatt. As true as that is, Mark, I feel that with wins in people's hands, in the back up their words, we're here to take you and make you join us, or to take your fan base. The wins make his point stronger than winning an odd match and the other person overcoming him.
The wins would make him stronger. The wins would take him seriously. John Cena hasn't done that job. Hallelujah. Chris Jericho's here. Hopefully, and I have a lot of faith in Mr. Jericho, he is actually going to do the right thing and put over the new talent.
And this is where Jericho fits in so perfectly. Yes, John Cena should be that guy now. He's been in the company, but this is not going to be a rant video. But John Cena learns sometime soon, please. But Jericho, as much as I would love to see wins from him, being the guy again that he used to be, I feel that with this feud, Bray needs to defeat him and prove that not everyone is indestructible.
Yeah, I mean, if Jericho does beat Bray throughout this feud, because it seems like this feud's going to go on for a little while, you know, if he does get a win, let Bray have the other 2 wins and to end the feud in the high. Not Bray gets the 1 win in the middle of 2 victories, i.e. the John Cena route, because it's annoyed so many people, myself included. I'm not a massive John Cena hater. I don't love the guy by any stretch of the imagination. I respect some of the things that he does. I'm not like this man who absolutely cannot stand the guy, but I respect a lot of the things that he does. On this occasion, I don't respect him. He should be putting over Bray Wyatt. The way in which that whole thing was booked, some of the things I enjoyed, some of the things I did like, don't get me wrong, but he literally was buried, wasn't he?
And
Literally.
I feel that with the downfall that Bray Wyatt went with John Cena, overcoming it by successfully going through Jericho, I think that would be a good path, because now again, after Jericho, he does not need to win the championship, but he does need to successfully go through the WWE main eventer after main eventer, claiming more of a fan base, showing that Bray Wyatt is just as good as his opponents, and the amount of good mic skills we're going to get from Bray, Jericho, Bray, and future opponents. I'm really looking forward to the WWE hopefully sticking to working on the Bray Wyatt as a more of a singles competitor going forward.
I think they will, actually, though. In terms of the other Wyatt family members, I'm not too interested. I like, for a big guy, Luke Harper can go. He can go, and he's got some serious talent in the ring. You know, he is like almost like a 6'5" Daniel Bryan sometimes, jumping all over the place, in and out of the ring, and you know he's a good grappler. Haven't seen a lot from Rowan. It's more rest holds. It's more big spots or heavy spots, should I say? But obviously he's essential because he wears the the sheep mask.
I feel the sheep mask makes them to stand out. Their mic work is getting somewhere because they're getting to speak a little bit. But in-ring competition, I don't feel, even though one could be seen as better than the other, they should never split. They're a tag team who, unless one quits the WWE, they should always be together. A bit like the Usos. I feel they should always be together, continuing as a heel tag team in the WWE. Hopefully this is the time when they become tag champions, and I think that will definitely help them. We say that Bray does not need the main championship, but I feel the other two could do with being tag champs.
Yeah, that would, really legitimise them as a serious threat, and I agree exactly with you on that. If they split up, then their careers are over. I don't think either of them are fantastic on the mic. I don't think either of them are amazing in the ring. They are good enough, and they give as good as they get in the ring. They're not amazing by any stretch of the imagination. Without Bray carrying them through a lot of it, I think they would have struggled. And like you say, if they break up, no, I can't see a future.
But they are, I'll say, as a whole, I feel that Bray could have done this on his own. But as a whole, I think they are one of the things that I personally, yes, they get complaints. Bray Wyatt's promo is the same old thing. There's nothing really pushing Bray forward. But there's still something I look forward to each week. What does Bray have to say next? His promos excite me, thrill me. I love them. The other two, as long as the WWE fix their tag team division or start to, I think they still have a chance to be solid in the WWE too.
The thing I hope that WWE creative do with Bray Wyatt is don't stop him evolving. And that's not a pun. What I mean by that is, in his first feuds, he starts to come out with a rocking chair and just watch his Wyatt family destroy people. Then he starts to get involved, and then he adds things like the crazy backwards spider thing and the walking backwards. I want more crazy. And then you have the lantern, and then you have the kid, and then you have this, and then you have that, and then you have the other. I want more crazy because I love crazy, and I love unpredictable because that's what made me a wrestling fan, the fact that he is unpredictable.
Bray Wyatt can stretch out so many different ways with the way he speaks, the way he talks, the match types the WWE offer. It's just not leaving Bray without the wins and looking good in feuds. And I'm going to give the WWE the hope that Bray Wyatt gets what all fans want to see from him.
Yeah, absolutely. He is like, in a way, like Kane to a degree, because he doesn't need a belt. He doesn't need a belt. Admittedly, I say like Kane, post 2010 Kane, shall we say. he doesn't need a belt necessarily around him. He doesn't need prestige. What he needs is good opponents, and that's why I'm happy he's in this angle with Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is a guy I respect, and he is, as much as he would be classed nowadays as a mid-carder, he is still in my eyes a real, you know, high-end main event player. And I hope and I feel he will, because that's what Chris Jericho does, you know, see WrestleMania and Fandango for that matter. I just hope he can do the right thing here. I think he will.
I have no doubt, as long as the WWE continue using the right kind of wrestlers to go against Bray to get the wins, because it's not all about Mike when it comes to Bray. It should be his in-ring style. But I think the WWE have something good here. Keep going with it. It's got Mark and me interested in the Bray Wyatt character and hopefully moving him forward. How do you feel about Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you find them boring? Share all your thoughts, and us two will read and reply to your comments in the comment section below. And thank you once again for being a part of the British Fist Evolution. Thank you once again for Mark Hyden.
Cheers.
And me, NJ. Goodbye.